What's going on, guys? You know who it is. It's Nick Fury back with another video. And as always, before I get into the video, like, subscribe, and after you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I release content in the future. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So if you've been following me for a while, for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot of Nintendo daily news videos. And I purchased a Nintendo Switch probably about 6 weeks ago. And I've just been really hyped about it. I really do enjoy it, and so I decided to do a little bit of Nintendo daily news. For a while I was just doing like creative thanking videos, some Xbox videos here and there, a lot of anti-EA videos, but then I kind of decided maybe I should do some Nintendo news, try to maybe get into that community a little bit. But at the end of the day, I really just wanted to just kind of keep doing the videos that I were doing. So I'm still going to do some Nintendo Switch videos. I'm going to do some Xbox videos. I'm going to do creative thinking videos, and that's just all I'm really going to do, and maybe a review here and there. But as I mentioned before, I've been doing a lot of Nintendo videos, and mainly that's because the Nintendo Switch has been doing very well. The Nintendo Switch has already reached 7.5 million sales in the 10 months it's been out, and they are anticipating after Black Friday and after Christmas that number to double and hit 14 million. And just the rise of Nintendo, basically rising from the ashes like a phoenix, just really intrigues me. It's really interesting. For the past few years, ever since 2007, PlayStation and Xbox have really run the console market. Nintendo sort of fell off, and it was all about Xbox, and it was all about PlayStation and the games they were putting out. Xbox was being really innovative from the Xbox to the 360, and they seemed to sort of fall off with the Xbox One. We can talk about that, whether that was the Kinect, the lack of exclusives, maybe they're focusing on first-person shooters, and then PlayStation had their exclusives, their single-player games, and then they kind of moved on to VR. The Xbox One sold about 33 units, and then the PlayStation pretty much doubled that. Last time I checked, it was like 67.5 million units. I've heard 70 million units. But as I mentioned, from the early 2000s to about 2013, the Xbox brand was really innovative, whether that was Xbox Live, the games they were putting out. I remember in the beginning of the Xbox era with the original Xbox, they had a lot of good RPGs, and they sort of shaped the RPG genre pretty much, from the turn-based to more games like Fable, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire, Lost Odyssey in 2008. That's just a few games I just named off the top of my head, but Xbox seemed to be leading the innovation in games like that, and PlayStation had a hard time catching up. And then in 2013, PS4, Xbox One, the tide seemed to turn, and PlayStation sort of took the helm. I'm only talking about this. I found an article on Appy Gamer, and it was talking about how the Xbox brand seemed to lead the innovation in RPGs early, and that seemed to get them on the rise. I mean, BioWare seemed to be making games for Xbox exclusively all the way until 2007, until they were bought by the evil empire EA, and it just kind of seemed like after that the Xbox sort of started focusing on shooters. They lost a really good asset in BioWare, and that seemed to be the end of it. Fast forward to 2013 with the release of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One X. The narrative shifted from innovation in games to what seemed to be more of which console was more powerful. They were trying to keep up with the PCs, and that seemed to be the narrative that shifted from games to power. The Xbox lost that battle. PlayStation won that. And then fast forward to 2017, we have the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, and the Xbox is pushing the power narrative quite hard. They're really riding the Xbox narrative of this is the most powerful console in the world. On the flip side, you have the Nintendo Switch, which is the least powerful of the three consoles, and the Nintendo Switch seems to be doing very well. It has already caught the Wii U in sales after 10 months. They look to be pushing 14 million sales by the end of the year. They're going to be shipping 25 plus million units next year, and they expect those to sell as well. But we had this console that was going to be the weakest. It wasn't going to do very well. Everybody sort of wrote it off in the beginning, but all of a sudden it is doing very well, which brings me to this question that I really wanted to ask in the whole point of this video. What really matters when it comes to gaming, when it comes to games, when it comes to a game system? What really matters? Does power matter? Does the best graphics matter? Does innovation matter? A fresh idea, new games, just different ideas. What really matters? Do you want this console that gives you all these great visuals, but you don't have a whole lot to play? Or do you want some company that really pushes the envelope, makes some great games, and just has great innovative ideas? Right now, it seems to be that the innovative companies, PlayStation, Nintendo, PlayStation has the VR, even though they've only sold like 1.5 million units out of 70 million PlayStation sold. So that's only like 4.6%, but they still had the VR. The Switch, which is a hybrid console, play on your TV, pick it up, play it on the go, is doing very well, and it seems to be on the rise. Meanwhile, you just had the release of the Xbox One X. We haven't heard much on sales news yet. We have to give that a little bit of time to breathe to see how that's really going to do. But on the flip side, the Switch, PlayStation, innovative. We have games. We have a fresh new idea. So what really matters when it comes to gaming? Power, games, innovation. What is it? Right now, it seems to be the narrative is innovation. I know that Xbox is going with power, and we have PC players that love power, but on those PCs, what do those players have? Indie games, innovative indie games, PUBG, Star Citizen, games like that. So does power matter as much as games or new ideas? That's just a question, and that's what's been going through my brain. So that's just been my creative thinking Spitball video. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's going on with the climate in the gaming industry? What's going on in the climate with the gaming community? And what matters the most to you? Power, games, innovation. As always, it's all about gaming. It's what you make about gaming. This has been Nick Fury with a Spitball video. I will see you guys later.